It's Sunday night, live at 5 with Brother Steve from Hollywood, California, y'all. We're going to have a good time tonight. I told you it's going to be funny. Now, we done put the word out there for the funniest Christian clean comedians that can make us laugh. They ready. They're going to have about 2 minutes apiece to make me and my co-host laugh. Now, if they make me and my co-host laugh, then guess what? They're going to get a trip. So we found out we can't give them a trip to Vegas because 2 of them live in Vegas. So they're going to get a trip to their backyard. So guess what? This ain't going to work that way. So we're going to have to flip the script and make it work, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get ready to crank this thing up. Share this video. Share this video. We about to crank this joker up. It's on and cracking. Brother Steve from Hollywood, California. Get ready, y'all. Here we go.
From Hollywood.
Yo, DJ,
Are you done mixing yet?
Your DJ has only just begun.
Hello, I'm Bishop T.D. Jakes, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hey, it's Latoya Luckett, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
This is Rance Allen, and you're watching my friend, Brother Steve TV.
Hey, y'all, this is Leandra Johnson, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hi, this is Rodney Darkchild Jerky. This is Chris Tucker. This is Kirk Franklin.
And you are watching Brother Steve.
And you're watching Brother Steve.
Brother Steve TV.
Stay tuned.
From Hollywood, California, you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hands up! LA! Scream!
Woo! It's all that. It's all good. It's Brother Steve from Hollywood, California. Brother Steve's annual Make Me Laugh competition. It's not really a competition anymore. Okay, share this video right now. Let's get the watch parties going. Deshaun, we're going to get Deshaun to put that out because we can have this. It's a church show, Deshaun. Okay, all right, let's get the watch parties going. Crank this thing up. Guess what? We're going to bless some people today. Felicia, I got you. Yours is coming today. We're going to give out some. Oh, wait a minute. He got his mask on. I got to go get mine. You got to go get mine. Okay, my co-host is ready. It's going to be cranked up funny. Let's open the door. We're going to introduce our comedians on the day and just going to say their names and where they're from. We got the man, the bishop is in the house. We got Miss Arkansas in the house. Stefan's in the house. Miss Vicky's in the house. Jacob's in the house. And Deshaun's in the house. What's up, everybody? What's up?
What's up?
All right, so let's crank this thing up. First of all, Reggie Reg, tell us, Stefan, your camera. Stefan, y'all got to blame Stefan's camera. So, Reggie Reg, tell us where you're from and all your information. Let's get it out first, y'all.
Man, look, I am from Ferguson, Missouri. That's right. Stay here. Hands up, don't shoot. Hey, just glad to see you, man. Good to see you, Brother Steve. Good meeting you. I'm ready to have some fun, man. Because laughter is a medicine.
All right, we got Miss Arkansas in the house. Miss Arkansas, shout out where you from out there. What's up with you?
Well, my name is Arkansas, represent the South. I got me a goal in my mouth. In case you don't know, take a closer look. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I am comedian Miss Arkansas. I am originally from Blytheville, Arkansas, and now living in hot Las Vegas.
Woo! All right there, she in hot Las Vegas. Let's crank on up. Let's go on over there to the one and only J-Dubs in the house. Where you from, J-Dubs?
Hey. What's going on? Thank you, Brother Steve, for having me on. What's up, my man Reggie? Good to see you again. I'm over here in Berkeley, Missouri, right next to Ferguson. Hands up, don't shoot, like you said. Hey, we can still smell the smoke, man. Y'all stop burning stuff over there in Ferguson.
All right, everybody out there, if you want to post your comments, share this video. We got some trips to please give away today. Miss Vicky out there, what's up? Tell us who you are, where you're from, and how they can reach y'all.
Woo! St. Louis County representing on this show. I'm over here in Hazelwood, J. Dub Bishop. I'm right here from East St. Louis. That's where I came from. I could do a rap like Miss Arkansas, but my memory is long as my hair. So I'm a nurse, and what I do is talk about health care education on the fun side, on the real side.
All right, comedian Stefan, we can't see you, but maybe we can hear you. Get your camera. We gotta get somebody. Got a call.
I don't know what's going on with this camera. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Matter of fact,
I don't know what's going on with it. Must be the nationwide blackout going on.
Blackout going on. So we may have to get you to log off and log back in after you do your introduction. Tell us who you are. Tell us who you are. Where you from, Stefan? We gotta get Stefan the book.
He just heard.
All right, let's go over to the one and only Deshaun. What's up, Deshaun? How you doing?
Who you with? I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing, baby?
All right, Doc. Tell us who you are and where you from, Doc.
My name is Deshaun Marshall. I'm representing Chicago, Chi-Town. That's right. West Side. Currently living in Las Vegas. Currently living in America's Playground. Bring a little spiritual laughter to everybody out there who want to know how to find me. You can find me at DeshaunMarshall.com. That's DASHAUN Marshall.com. And I'm bringing the funny because it's funny.
All right, funny. And also, we going to go back to comedian Stefan. The blackout is over. Stefan is back. What's up, Doc?
Stefan, the blackout.
Where?
Go ahead, Stefan. Okay.
Blacking out. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Come on, pray for Stefan. Come on, Stefan.
We're going to pray for him.
Pray for his Wi-Fi.
Oh my God, it's over with. All right, it's still showing black. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
We gotta get stuff on. We need to get stuff on a new phone. All right, y'all.
The devil show is busy this evening.
All right, so before we go, bring in my co-host of my show.
I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Now he's talking. Okay, we don't know what he's doing. Stefan frozen. Okay, all right. We're gonna get Stefan back in again. Let's try one more time. Now we got a black version of Stefan. Stefan, you there? Are you on Wi-Fi?
He's taking his black version very seriously, though. I know.
All right, come on, Stefan. All right, y'all. All right, let me get my. Okay, he logged off again. Now, everybody, before we go into what we're gonna do, what we got to say, real quick, we're gonna do our 2 minutes of comedy. And we're going to crank that thing up in just a few minutes. I'm going to bring in my co-host in just a few minutes. But let me say this, dog. Give me one good, funny joke for the pandemic. One COVID-19 joke. We're going to start with Reggie Red, Miss Arkansas, and then we're going to do our 2 minutes, and then I'm going to bring in my co-host. All right, here we go. Give me one.
Now, what you want? You want a pandemic joke?
It's one quick pandemic joke. One quick joke.
I want to go outside in the rain. I go in the rain. You hear what I'm saying? I go in the rain. That's
to be around people.
All right. Now we got Stefan back. Stefan, are you there now?
Welcome back.
All right. Stefan, tell us where you from. Where you from, Doc? Okay, now he's in Los Angeles.
Stefan probably gonna have to come back next week.
Did it freeze again?
Stefan, you there, Doc?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna let you try again. We'll get Stefan back. Come on, Miss Arkansas, give me one quick COVID-19 joke.
You're trying to get it right.
Give me a good Sunday school joke, Miss Arkansas.
Well, I went to do a comedy. Okay, well, we gotta wait till they quit talking.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I went to do a show. I asked my sister to watch me. You ready?
I'm ready.
I asked my sister to watch my dog for me. I told her don't feed my dog nothing but IAMS. IAMS. She said, girl, go on. I got this dog. I came back. My dog was sick, y'all. I took him to the vet. I asked the vet what was wrong with my dog. He said, well, ma'am, your dog got high blood pressure, diabetes. I said, how my dog get all that? He said, well, something he have eaten. So I called my sister. I said, sister, what was you feeding my dog? She said, didn't you tell me to get some yams?
All right. Deshaun, what you got for me?
I got like a 10-pound bag of sugar.
Come on, Deshaun, give me a good COVID-19 joke.
COVID-19 joke.
All right.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We hear you on the spot. Here we go.
Yeah. All right. I went to the hospital. Doctor did a test on me, and he said, "Son, why are you having these much heart pains?" I said, "Well, I've been quarantining my ex-wife for 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. I'm about to strangle her."
All right. Here we go. All right, J-Dub. Let's see what you got, J-Dub. Here we go.
Hey, man, you know, off the brain, the best COVID-19 joke I got is my bank account. That's the best I got, because since my kids been home and called for quarantine, man, it seems like I'm friends with all the people at Snooks right now. All the people at Snooks know my name. It's like Cheers, you know, where everybody knows you. I go to Snooks, they just say hi. I got my mask. They know me with my mask on. That's what I don't. My bank account is the only COVID-19 joke I have right now.
All right, here we go. Now, here we go. Miss Vicky, give me your best COVID-19 joke.
My best COVID-19 joke is about stress. And stress makes most people lose weight. So I know you all don't even see me right now.
All right, everybody. Before I bring in my co-host, he's going to evaluate everybody to make sure everybody did good. And let me get my clock ready. We're going to give everybody about a minute. Let me set the clock. Give everybody about a minute. We're going to do about a minute and a half. About a minute and a half to go ahead and do your set. And then my co-host going to come in and tell us how you did, all right? All right, here we go, y'all. Let me start the clock. And we're going to start off with the one and only Bishop of Comedy, Reggie Reg. You got your first minute and a half. Here we go. Go ahead, Doc. Let it rip.
All right. So, look, I'm from Ferguson, Missouri. We do a lot of protesting going on. So the guy stopped me. He said, "Man, I heard you're a Christian comedian." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, why are you studying that white man's religion, man? The people in the Bible are black. They're not white." So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm going to check that out. I prayed to the God and he gave me a scripture. The scripture was John chapter 20. And during that scripture, I discovered that there was one black man in the Bible named John, and I believe the white man was named Peter. So in the book of John, it says, after Jesus was crucified, John and Peter was walking down the road reasoning with themselves. Mary come up and said, "Look, they stole Jesus' body. They stole Jesus' body. We don't know where they left him." And the Bible said that John and Peter took off running, and John ran faster than anybody else. Furthermore, that he was a black man, he get to the open tomb, he stopped and looked in. He did not go in. Said Peter came up 20 minutes later and ran straight into the tomb. Black folks, y'all know we ain't going in that tomb.
All right, Reggie Reg, you did it in a minute. Give him a Reggie Reg. All right, he's listening right now. All right, he's listening. All right, here you go, Miss Arkansas. We're gonna let you crank up. You get your first minute and a half. Here we go, and crank it up. Go ahead.
You know how some of those preachers blow on you and push you down? They did this lady like that. She got up and threw her cane, said she can walk. It was a young man standing in line waiting to be prayed for. He said, "Son, you believe in God?" He said, "Yes, sir." "You believe he can heal you?" "Yes, sir." "Son, what do you need prayer for today?" That young man said, "My hearing." He said, "Put your hands on your ears so I can pray for you." He blew on him and pushed him down. That young man got up. He said, "Son, how's your hearing now?" That boy said, "Sir, I won't know till I go to court Tuesday." Then there was this other preacher. He looked like James Brown, right? So everywhere he go, them women's come running. "James Brown, James Brown." He get mad. I ain't no James Brown. He did a real big convention. Here the women come again. "James Brown, James Brown." I ain't no James Brown. He went up to his room. A lady got in there some kind of way. She laying there looking all pretty. She said, "James Brown." He would get ready to say, "I ain't no James Brown." He looked over at her. He said, "Ow, I feel good."
All right, Miss Arkansas.
So that's my
She did it in a minute, 12 seconds. All right, y'all. Send your comments. All right, next we're going to go to Deshaun. You got your connection. The enemy done got in Deshaun's connection now. Deshaun, your connection is All right. Now he got a profile. All right, J-Dub, we're going to go to J-Dub. Come on, y'all, with your post your comments right there. J-Dub, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead, J-Dub.
Hey, I was funny because I was trying to think of something to make y'all laugh, and I was like, y'all already laughed at everything that's funny. Y'all got a president that sat there and said something on the line that dead people was gonna come back and dead people couldn't die and come back again. Then he sat there and turned around and told y'all to inject yourself with Lysol for the COVID-19 virus. And that was so bad. But the funny part was that I didn't know that people had called in, was asking the White House what dosage that they had to take. And so the White House had to send out information saying, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Lysol and bleach might not be good for intake. During the COVID-19, since we're talking about it, I need one of y'all older brothers and sisters to tell me what the heck Juneteenth was, because you can't just take a 52-year-old man and surprise him with Juneteenth. I had to Google to figure out what it was. I didn't know if I was supposed to take a knee, go to the liquor store and pour some out for my homie, call Kaylin Kaepernick. So, you can't just throw Juneteenth on the brother. So getting back to the COVID-19, those were some of the issues that I had during that time. Thank you and good night.
All right, he did it a minute, 19 seconds. Deshaun went out again. All right, my co-host is still listening. He's still listening. Now, Miss Vicky, you up? Let's get the women now. It's you and Miss Arkansas. Here we go. You're right. And don't post your comments, y'all. Post your comments. We got to crank this up. Wait for Deshaun to get back in. All right, Miss Vicky, go ahead. Crank it up.
Okay. I'm all about that health. Health is your wealth, man. Do you know that there are 72.5 million Americans that suffer from obesity? And in our society, that's 2 out of 3. That means if it's 4 people in the room, 1, 2, the third person might have it. So in order for you not to be a statistic, not to be that 2 out of 3, just keep you 2 friends that's fatter than you are at all times. And that's what I do. And women, we lie. So when they come to my house, my doormat is a scale. So if the sister done lost some weight, I just kick her to the curb. I didn't like her no way, not even a little bit. So I'm all about the health. And then we talk about exercise. And now we talk about COVID-19. Well, in college, they always talk about that freshman 15. So we worried about getting those extra pounds, but we gonna get them because as Christians, I know most of us have lost our personal trainer. That's our pastor. When you go to the church and he say, turn to your neighbor, turn to your other neighbor, turn all the way around, give a wave offering. You just get up and walk around, even if you don't have no money. He trying to help you out. And then when you go in a room and you forget something, you have to come back. And God is trying to help you then, because the American Heart Association says we need 10,000 steps a day. That's 5 miles. It seems like a lot, but go in the kitchen, forget what you went there for. Now you got to go back. The Lord just trying to help you out. Get them 10,000 steps. Everything comes from him. The American Heart Association didn't make nothing up. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And then I've been married to a pastor for 31 years. I only been married 46 years. He been a pastor 31. He needed the Lord to help him with me, but that's okay. And so Sunday after Sunday, they say he get ready to get to that climax. People just shouting and clapping. And then he says, as I go to my seat. And then 20 minutes later, he's still preaching. What happened? Did he forget where his seat was? Did the deacons come and move his seat? I'm just saying. Or did he take the scenic route? Y'all got it. Health hilarious. On the move. Yay. Thank you.
Vicky, she did it, Miss Vicky. All right, Miss Vicky, that was good. My co-host, he got a little smile on his face. Okay, Deshaun, we're going to try to get to you right now, Deshaun. Here we go, Deshaun. Come on, Deshaun. Come on, Deshaun.
Come on, Deshaun.
Come on, Deshaun.
Come on, Deshaun. We pulling for you.
Keep buffering. Keep buffering, man.
All right. Okay.
Keep buffering.
Deshaun, you're buffering.
Keep streaming, brother. Keep buffering, man.
All right.
You can do all things through Christ.
Where you say you at? Where you from? Where you? Chicago. They done shot his camera out.
It's
another victim.
That's not healthy. That wasn't a healthy comment.
Well, Deshaun, we're gonna let you come on one last time.
They just gonna have to switch to
Let me
AT&T.
do this. Let me bring in my co-host, and so he can say what he want to say, and he can tell y'all about how y'all did. And we gonna let my co-host, and many people know my co-host, but Deshaun, we're gonna get Deshaun one more minute to log back in. My co-host is listening to everything. All the Saints are commenting. Come on, Deshaun. Come on, Deshaun.
Come on, Deshaun.
That's my mother.
Come on.
My mother. All right, y'all, everybody gotta say hi to my mom. That's my mom there.
I'm Miss Harris.
All right, that's my mom. All right. Oh, we buying the Teddy Ronnie Wi-Fi. Okay.
Yeah, we is.
We gotta bring
Your mother, our mother.
All right, this is my mom right there. We giving Deshaun one more minute to log back on. One more minute.
Come on, Deshaun. We pulling for you. We pulling for you.
Before I bring in my co-host, we want to say some positive stuff out there. Keep y'all lifted up. Keep y'all encouraged. And Deshaun, you got about another minute. I know he's typing right now.
Come on.
There's your friend Enola right there. Hey, Enola.
Hello.
Even his phone is funny.
All right, even the phone is funny. All right, here we go.
Hey, Deshaun and Stephon gonna have to go and get that 5G.
There he is.
All right, Deshaun, here you go. You got your minute. Let's roll it. You ready, Deshaun?
Hurry up.
I'm trying to do a comedy show. I ain't got no. Jesus, Lord, forgive me. I'm about to say this. I can't do a comedy sketch when I ain't got no goddamn Wi-Fi. This is the pandemic. I've been in the pandemic. Y'all hear me? Look. Let me say something. I don't went to my neighbor's house. I don't went to my ex-girlfriend's house. I don't went to the Passover here. I done went to 3 locations just to get some Wi-Fi. Now I'm outside in the wilderness trying to get this comedy sketch together. Y'all laugh, but this ain't funny. I'm a black man with a short fuse. This pandemic is driving me crazy. I swear. Lord forgive me. Y'all laugh. I'm not fucking myself. I'm starting to hate. I'm starting to hate people. I'm starting to hate. I know it said love thy neighbor. Well, Jesus lost his temper in the temple. He flipped over chairs and tables and cups and all that.
All right.
In my hair. The little bit I got left, I ain't gonna have much left.
All right. All right.
Disrespectful. The sun.
Okay. Well, we gonna let Deshaun get hooked up.
I saw Jesus.
I don't hear. Yeah, we gonna hook you up, Deshaun. Your Wi-Fi is just acting up, Deshaun.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. We gonna keep praying for Deshaun to get the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know, we get bad language. You know, we're gonna excuse that. But you know what? Let me get my co-host in. And this is my co-host. He wants to say hi to everybody. And we get Deshaun connected back in. My co-host, we know him. He's one of the funniest men in the world. One of the funniest men alive. My dear personal friend, Mr. George Wallace himself, is joining us today. What up, George?
That George Wallace.
George Wallace.
That was my big surprise.
I don't trust y'all. First of all, Steve Harris.
Yeah.
You must be a real preacher. You keep saying I'm gonna bring in my co-host. You said it 9 times. I'm bringing my co-host, and then Deshaun, he's qualified because he had 8 times to enter. He had 8 times to enter. We're gonna bring him in 1 more minute. And Miss Arkansas, your sister can't cook at all. The yams make the dog sick, high blood pressure, diabetes. Your sister can't cook. Remind me not to ever go to your sister's house, Miss Arkansas. Okay? And everybody, Ferguson, how you doing, Ferguson? Ferguson, how y'all doing? God bless only y'all. God bless you. Good. Everybody, my phone is distorted. Either I'm on a cheap connection or something. I'm on a party line. Something wrong with my phone. I can't hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, George. We hear you, George.
You hear me okay?
Oh, yeah, I hear you good, George. I'm going to mute
everybody. I'm on a delay.
Don't worry, George. I'm going to mute everybody's phone so that you can hear you loud and clear. Okay, George. We hear you.
You hear me loud and clear?
I hear you loud and clear, George.
Say what I already said.
Go ahead, George. How you doing, Doc?
I'm doing very well, doing very good. Thank y'all so much for your coming this evening. I already said what I had to say. I'm COVID. As you can see, I still got my mask on, and I'm doing social distancing. I'm trying to keep 6 feet away from myself. I don't trust me. Okay, I don't even trust me. I just moved my mirror out of I just moved my mirror out of the back room to the front room so I don't even see me. So I ain't going nowhere. I gained 20 pounds this week. I'm sitting there eating chicken and Cheerios. I ain't getting nowhere. Chicken and Cheerios. But this is wonderful. All you clean Christian comedians, and today is Sunday. I'm gonna try to be clean myself, okay? Amen.
You can be clean today, George. You can be clean today, tomorrow, whatever day. You're gonna be clean, George. You're gonna be clean, George.
Okay. Can y'all smell my breath? Because this mask, oh my God.
George, take the mask. George, oh Lord, now okay, George, move your thumb from the camera. George, move your thumb. Y'all, there we go. That's better, George. That's better,
Well,
George.
listen, I was trying to be on the computer, but Steve's system doesn't work, so I'm holding the phone in my hand right now.
Oh, you gonna put it on? Now you gonna put it on me, George? George, what?
Is anybody else getting static like I am?
Just a little bit.
No.
Just a little bit.
No. Don't play into his trick. Don't say no, JW. Everything is crystal clear.
Okay. It's okay.
Everything is not good there. You can't even get Deshaun in. He's been trying to get on for 45 minutes.
That was his shit.
You're starting to sound like a real preacher. You sound like a real preacher. You're lying in the pulpit. I won't be long. I'm going to be 1 minute. Just lying.
He said like a real preacher lying up the pool.
But guess what, George? George, guess what? George, look who's back. It's Deshaun. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
But guess what, George? We got Jimmy.
This guy been trying to get in. Oh, my God.
George, how you doing, guys?
I apologize for my interruption because I really want to enjoy you guys, but I don't get there. Is that Deshaun?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, George.
Jimmy who?
His name is Jimmy Rudd.
Yes, that's in Miss Arkansas. And Miss Arkansas is my sister. How y'all doing?
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
But your other sister. Yeah, we hear you. If she's your sister, your other sister.
Y'all can hear me?
Man. Yes, we hear you.
Okay, well, how y'all doing, first of all?
Is this a Mickey Mouse?
I'm from Arkansas, and Miss Arkansas, is my sister, and I just want to join in and tell y'all to be safe out there and practice social distance. And I love each and every one of y'all.
All right.
Can y'all hear me good?
All right, thank you, Jimmy. We hear you. Okay, George, we got you now, George. It's all yours, George.
Nobody can hear anybody. That's what the problem is.
George, we hear you, George. We hear you good.
My wife.
Okay, we hear you, George. We hear you. I muted everybody.
What?
No, we Go ahead.
But I don't hear you well. Right. I apologize. I don't hear you well. That's why there's a delay or something's going on. This must be a Church of God in Christ operation. You must be on Bill Street. You must be on Bill Street in Memphis. You didn't make it to Church of God in Christ. You just made it to Bill Street.
I just made it to Bill Street. So George, tell me about what advice you want to give to these comedians out there on the program today.
Oh, the only advice I would give them is just make sure they enjoy their life. Make sure you enjoy what you're doing, and be honest with you. Know who you are, know how cool you are, what you are, where you are, and your purpose is to make something, to give back. So if you enjoy being happy like I do, I just love going to work. When I see happy people, it makes me happier. And I tell you what, and church people like to laugh more than anybody else. And Steve, at West State, we love to laugh and we love to have fun. So you young guys, you're working hard. It's a lot of work now. It's not a plaything. And when you want to, you really, really got to work. It's like number one, you got to eat it, sleep it, drink it. Every time you turn around, you got to be thinking comedy. When you go to a funeral, you got to be thinking about a joke. I mean, sounds funny, but I'm telling the truth. It's in you. You got to have the comedy in you. You just love it. Nothing better than that. And it's number one in your life. So if you really want to be a comedian, hang in there. It's tough. And and it's before your family sometimes. So, and some of you that are working right now, you know what I'm talking about. So make sure you enjoy your life. Make sure you are who you want to be, and do those jokes. It gets tough sometimes, but you just stay in there. Stay in there. I've been doing it for 44 years, and I'm still learning how to do it.
Wow, George, you know, I know this is important to you, and I want to talk about this real quick, but how important is the black vote right now? How important is that?
How important is what?
Is the black vote, us getting out to vote in November.
Are you kidding? It is so important for us to vote. If anybody knows anybody in Texas, we got a young man by the name of Mr. Royce West. He's a black guy running for senator, U.S. senator. And if you vote, if you don't think your vote works, you have got to vote. It's burn, and you can write, you can do whatever you want to do, but make sure you vote. Just think, if we get one black senator, one more black, that could mean 2 more black senators. It's important to vote. Voting is like vote machine, and vote like you're in Las Vegas, like it's a slot machine. Pull that hammer like it's hot. Everybody's got to vote. It's so important to vote. And when it's not only about the president, it's about the Supreme Court. It's about all of these federal judges. It's about police reform. We got to vote, and we got to make some changes. And if we can get some young people and black people in the office, we can make those changes. Now, the reason Trump is in office today is because, let's say, the state of Detroit, the state of Michigan, Trump won by 22,000 votes. 277,000 black people did not vote. We have got to vote no matter what. Vote early, vote soon, vote often. I know it's not right to say that, but we have got to vote. The black vote is so important. And let's do it. Let's all promote voting. Voting, voting, voting.
So, George, you know, you and I talked earlier this week. When we are comedians, our comedians out there, you've been in this for decades and decades and decades. You're one of the greatest comedians of all time, George. Well, how do you think it's important to handle their finances and their money as they're doing shows? Some shows may be good, some shows may be not. How do they handle their money and finances to be able to survive as long as you have?
I apologize. You were breaking up. You said something about money. I apologize.
Yeah. How important is it for the comedians to handle their money to survive as long as you have in the business?
It's important to save your money because moments like this, we have the virus out there, and some of us, I haven't been on stage since March 7th. Get yourself a financial cushion. Save as much money as you can, because if you're new and you're just starting out, it could be a hurting moment. It's tough out there when you have no money coming in and you got 4 months of rent backing up on you. So when you make a little money, save it on the side. Don't spend it like you're crazy. Save your money, put your money away, and try to have at least a year's savings of rent that you can live off. We never saw this coming, and a lot of us are hurting, especially young comedians just starting out. There's no clubs to work, and some people are rushing back into the clubs too soon. My good friend D.L. Hughley did it. There's 2 other comedians that did it. They went into the clubs. Now they have the virus. Don't rush into it. You can wait, because we want you around. So do me a favor. The little money you make, save it, save it, save it. You never know when you're going to need it.
George, tell us about your foundation. You help a lot of people. You help a lot of students in school. Let's talk about that. You help pay for people's college education, George.
Well, it's important to give back. Like I said, I've been doing it for 44 years. Unfortunately, I've been blessed to have made the money that I can do that. And it's always an honor to give back, I love education. If you can help somebody in school with education, it's the greatest thing in the world. So I just like to give back. But it takes a long time to make that kind of money. I'm not going to lie. I do lie sometimes, but it takes a long time to make that kind of money when you start giving back. But that is your job, is to give back.
All right, George, I'm going to have you come back on maybe next week, and we get you you and I can touch on this earlier. But let me say this. I'm going to open the floor so each person can ask you a business question. Give them some advice. Okay, George?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start off with Reggie Reg. We're going to go to Miss Arkansas. We're going to go to J-Dub. We're going to go to Miss Vicky. Deshaun's back. So I'm going to, each person, you get to ask George a question or some bit of advice as we move on, and we can make sure everybody's happy. And we're going to tell y'all who the great winner is. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Bishop. You on?
Yeah, hey, Brother George Wallace, I see you every year when you come to St. Louis for the convocation. We kind of share and talk a lot. I just wanted to say some of the advice that you have given me, I have taken to heart, just like what you said about the money. I don't do this for money. I do it for the ministry, and we let God handle everything else. But just wanted to say thank you. It's always good to be approachable.
All right, there you go. And
Reggie, I'm gonna apologize to you. My sound went completely out, Steve. I apologize. He said something. He doesn't do it for money, and that's a good thing. You do it for the love. You do it for love, and when you love it, the money will come.
And that's it. That's it. I was saying I see you every year you come down. Every year that you come down to the convocation, you and I always have a conversation. So I just want to say, man, I love your spirit, that you are approachable, and that is the key, man. And that's why I love I love you as a brother.
Well, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm moving around. Maybe I'm getting a better reception now. I hear pretty clearly now. Okay, now we can talk.
No problem. Okay, now we're gonna go to Miss Arkansas. Here's your time to say what you want to say to Brother George. He can hear you. Go ahead, Miss Arkansas.
I just want to say it was truly an honor to finally meet him in person. And thank you so much for my hat. I do be thinking. And I don't have a question because I normally follow you and you inspire me. And I'm just waiting on my day to open for you. That's what I would say.
Well, I hope that can happen. And you live in Las Vegas, and that's where I work.
So he said he works in
Las Vegas.
Am I on this thing? Can y'all see me now?
No, we can't see you, but we can hear you, though.
No, sir.
I said I live in Las Vegas, and I hope you can work with me sometime.
All right.
What is going on?
Yeah.
I think it's your connection. Your Wi-Fi may be not too good. But yeah, he just made sure it off. He said maybe you can work with him sometime, Miss Arkansas.
Hey, man, I'm ready as soon as this virus go where it's going.
All right. We're going to go to J-Dub. Let's go to J-Dub out there. And J-Dub, go ahead and ask your question to George.
Hey, Mr. Wallace. I really don't have a question, my brother. I just wanted to say that I'm a big fan, and this was a pleasure just being on here with you. Good seeing your face, good seeing you in good health. God bless. Thank you just for being on today with me. God bless, man.
Well, God bless you, J-Dub, G-Dub, and J-Dub. G-Dub, J-Dub. And thank you so much, man, and you sound wonderful. I hear you good. You must have the good telephone. You're the only one I hear very well.
Well, I got Metro PCS, so I knew better than to get on my phone. I came home and got on the laptop.
I tried to get on the laptop, but it wouldn't take me.
Well, you sure wasn't going to win with Metro PCS, that's for sure.
Don't worry, George.
That's the cheapest phone on the line.
Oh, it's worse than George. I didn't think it could get worse than cricket.
Well,
I just found out the other day cricket is still in business. I didn't know how.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Steve, what is going on with me? Steve, can you still see me, Steve?
No, we can't see you, but we can hear you, though. You want to log back in or what?
I must be ugly.
No.
You can't see me.
We can't.
You know what happened?
What happened?
You finally got Deshaun. Deshaun is finally in. Hey, Deshaun.
How you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? God
bless you too. We've been waiting on you since 4:30 this afternoon. What took you so long?
Look, let me say, you know,
hey, J-Dub, you talking about cricket? Well, we got it now. Cricket. Hey, Deshaun, you should be ashamed of yourself for coming in so late. We're going to dock you. We're not going to even let you tell a joke. We're going to dock you for coming in late, man.
Well, if that's the case, I should blame you and Michael Collier. Michael Collier introduced me to Mr. George Wallace. This is real. So I said, oh my God, Michael Collier must see something in me for me to introduce myself to Mr. George Wallace. I said, okay, if Mr. George Wallace want to meet me, he'll love me. hands down. Michael Collier said, all right, nigga, you funny, you gonna meet him, all right, nigga, we gonna find out. Point taken, never happened. I never got the chance to say my joke in front of Mr. George Wallace. I never got all that hoop. I'm gonna get you in front of Mr. George Wallace, I'm gonna get you in front of Mr. George Wallace. Didn't happen. I didn't say a goddamn old joke to Mr. Wallace.
There you go. He cleaned it up.
First of all, Deshaun, you need to call me Bishop Wallace, not Dr. Wallace, not Mr. Okay, let's get that straight right now. I should become a preacher. I should become a preacher and make me some real money. Stop all this jiving.
My apologies. I'm sorry, Brother Wallace. I'm sorry, Brother Wallace.
If you hang out with
I haven't had my holy water today.
Deshaun, if you hang out with Michael Collier, no wonder
what you've done.
No wonder your head is on.
What's that?
No wonder your head is on backwards. You hang out with Michael Collier. There's something wrong with you, Deshaun.
Look, I woke up as a Christian today. All right, I woke up as a Christian. I done left my house.
God.
I done came all the way to McDonald's. I'm at McDonald's.
Oh, God.
My Wi-Fi so bad, I'm at McDonald's.
Well,
that's where I'm at. I'm at Mickey D's.
You better put a mask on.
I took Miss Arkansas.
That's how bad I am. Don't judge me. I'm in McDonald's.
You got to tell me back Steve Harris. Should I go out and come back in?
Praise God. Why don't you go out and come back in, George?
All right. I don't like y'all in the first place.
Okay, George gonna come out. George gonna come out, and he gonna log out.
I'm gonna try to come on computer this time. Okay, listen.
Okay, come on computer. Okay, George gonna log out, y'all. I'm gonna take him on the screen, and Deshaun just revived himself. He cleaned up his words. This is the Christian gospel show, so he cleaned his words up today. And so, Miss Vicky, go ahead, unmute yourself, Miss Vicky. Go ahead, Miss Vicky, unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah,
so George's gonna come back on. How'd y'all enjoy that surprise?
Wonderful. I'm excited.
That was great. That was awesome.
Made my day.
Awesome.
Well, it really, because I see so much. I'm and I saw the legendary George Wallace up on the thing, so I was like, I bet you that co-host is George Wallace. And lo and behold, I was right.
I didn't guess it.
Well,
I had a feeling it was him.
All right, he coming on. Come on, George. Come on.
Come on. We pulling for you. We praying for you.
I'm sorry. Come on, Bishop. Come on, Bishop Wallace.
Come on, Reverend.
Okay.
Come on, Rev.
But the actual real surprise is having George come on with us to give you all an opportunity to perform and do something with George. And also is that this is not, I didn't want to tell you, but this is not a competition because all y'all are going to get a trip to Las Vegas or Hawaii. So everybody's going to be blessed. I'm going to bless everybody just for taking our time to come on. So it's not a competition. So everybody gets a vacation getaway to probably Hawaii or New York or LA, wherever you want to go. We're going to bless y'all with that for just coming on the show.
Right.
And have a good time. And, Miss Arkansas, go. You go. Okay, now wait for George to come back on. Wait for George. Come on, George. All right, J-Dub.
Praise God.
How'd you enjoy it, J-Dub?
Okay. Can you hear me, Steve? Can you hear me?
Get back in your spot, J-Dub.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we see you.
We can see you.
Now.
Yeah, we can see you.
We got you.
We can see you. Look down.
We see you now. Go ahead, J-Dub.
He tried.
All right. So, Miss Vicky, how'd you enjoy being with listening to George Wallace on today?
This was truly awesome. I had no idea when I woke up this morning that number one, I'd be talking to somebody in California. Number two, that I would meet the great George Wallace. You asked me if I have a question. No, that would be like Job asking the Lord. What can I say? Mr. Wallace gonna say, Vicky, where was you when I was, and where was you at? So I don't have a question. I'm just in awe, and my hair is growing. I might need to shave it like just in a minute. When you look over here, my hair gonna be down to here just because I met George Wallace. Bishop, Dr. George Wallace.
George, are you there?
I hear somebody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you, man.
Somebody's
smoke detector out.
Right.
Oh,
I'm trying to do all I can.
Okay, let's try this one. He's spinning.
Hey!
Hey!
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Miss Vicky, God bless you, Miss Vicky, in the health industry. You keep on doing what you're doing, okay?
Yes, sir, I will. Got to.
And everybody, let's do this again when we can get it right, when the sound is right and the voice is right. What happened to Deshaun?
Deshaun's still driving around looking for a signal.
He getting a milkshake from McDonald's. You know the machine is out.
So, George, maybe what we do is, if you want to do it again next Sunday, George, we can come on next Sunday and bring everybody in and crank it up next Sunday. Hold on.
That makes sense to me. And let's do a real good job, and we'll know what we're talking about next Sunday. And God bless all it. What is next Sunday? The first Sunday?
No, no, not yet. There's no communion, George. No communion.
No communion?
No.
Because I get drunk. I have real wine. I'm not like the rest of the Church of God in Christ. I have real wine. See, I told Bishop Blake the other day.
I'm Kojic.
That little thimble. Who the hell needs that little thimble? Excuse my cussing. That little thimble like that. Nobody can drink that wine with that little thimble like that. What's that supposed to be? And you can't get the cracker off the thing and the ding ding dingling with it. And I hear little old ladies cussing, going, this hold it up. Okay. Hold it. I ain't gonna cuss,
George.
but that communion. Bring them old crackers back with the saltine soda crackers back. We don't need them no new crackers.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
Saltine crackers.
Thank y'all so much. I love you all. We're gonna come back and do it again. Oh my God, there's Deshaun again. I got to go.
Brother George. I'm in Vegas, George. I'm in Vegas.
Okay, man, we'll see you, okay? I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
All right, y'all, the great George.
I gotta make you proud.
We're gonna do it next week. All right, we're gonna go it out, make it happen. So we're gonna invite everybody to come back with friends and have a good time. So anybody out there who's watching our show, as you know I do every week, thank you out there for helping us. Thank you for supporting us out there. And for those people out there who are watching our broadcast, if you want to help support our ministry, you can support our ministry with a Cash App gift or whatever you want to do. It can be a blessing to us to keep blessing people. I'm dedicating to bless people for as long as I live. So let me just put this up. People say, what's your Cash App? Let me put my Cash App real quick so people can know. We just want to be a blessing to people. We want to help some people. Today I'll be buying some gas for some people. We're going to pay for some people's groceries. I'm leaving here in about an hour to pay for some dinners. And we want to bless some people out there watching our broadcast right now, y'all. So thank y'all very much. We're going to invite all of our team to come back next week. Any final words y'all want to say? Deshaun, thanks for making it back on. And we appreciate everybody for coming on. So I'll let everybody go around. We're going to go around the room and let everybody say any final words on our baby, Miss Vicky, Deshaun, Miss Arkansas, and J-Dub. Let's give some final words.
All I want to say right now is that we got to keep the Lord first. No matter what you're going through, what we're going through right now is just only a test. Just hold on. Always remember, it will come to pass. And just take that and live with it.
All right, Vicky.
I'm doing this.
Your
My
health?
dad died recently. So
Your
this,
health
this means a lot to me. My dad died recently, so he always told me, Deshaun, you got it. God gave you a gift. And he was, come find out, he was murdered. And it hasn't been 7 months yet. My dad's birthday was April 4th. So he always told me, you keep going. You come too far in your career. You done touched too many spirits. You done touched too many people to stop. So whenever opportunity presents itself, I go hard for it. I thank God for my gifts, and I'm just bringing it home. And I think every last one of you guys, y'all inspire me. I'm young. I'm 32. You guys inspire me. So I'm the next generation, because this generation now needs some enlightenment. And I believe I am a part of that reasoning. and people need to understand you can bring life through laughter. Life through laughter.
Amen.
So I thank you, Brother Steve, for having me, and I'm hoping I can do what I can do to make you proud.
We're going to make it work. Uh-oh, J-Dub, hold on. Let me get my sanitizer. J-Dub just uncoughed. Hold on a second. All right. All right, Miss Vicky. Hold on. All right, Miss Vicky, go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Vicky, while I sanitize my...
Okay, first of all, prayers and condolences to you, Sean. But what you're saying is why I do what I do, because we do not get to understand how long we will be here. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. So with that, your health is your wealth. Laugh a lot and live better.
All right. Thank you very much, Deshaun. We lift you up and keep you praying, Dice. A good day today, Doc, because I think you make your dad proud by being out there and making things happen. So we appreciate you, Doc. Hey, Miss Arkansas, what you got, Doc? What you got? What you got? Closing words.
I'll just say stay prayed up and covered up and learn to trust God when you can't trust yourself. And this too shall pass. And those that are children of God and believers in God will be the ones that still standing. And 10,000 might fall at your right side, 1,000 might fall at that left. But God said it ain't gonna come near you.
Amen. All right. J-Dub, go ahead. Closing comments.
I just want to say that I thank God for giving me the gift to make people laugh. I want to definitely give a shout out to my brothers and sisters on tonight. We are definitely a special breed of people to be able to have to endure what we endure to get on the stage to make people laugh. As it was already said, keep God first. This is a ministry. Sometimes I forget, but God surely steers me back in position. And I just want to say thank you, Mr. Harris, for having me on tonight.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Let me say this to Deshaun. This dropped in my spirit before we leave. You know, Deshaun, you tried over and over and over and over again tonight to get a signal, but you never gave up. So just as you did tonight, trying to come on, you never gave up. As I tell people across America, I've been celebrating this year. I celebrate 4 decades in radio and television broadcasting. And I was born with some complications. I spent half my life in a wheelchair as a child, but I never gave up. They told me I'd never walk again, but I never gave up. They told me I got speech problems, but I became gospel announcer of the year 2 times. They told me I flunked math. I flunked math 5 times in college, and then God allowed me to come to Hollywood, California, and do television shows for Fox, Disney, and ABC, and CBS to handle part of the budget. So you know what? You kept trying. So because you never stopped giving up, you succeeded. At the end of the day, George called your name out, and I think you're making your family proud, Doc. So we wish you all the way. We're going to pray for you that you get a good signal next week, and you all right, Doc. We're going to keep you lifted up in prayer. Whatever you do, don't turn around at that 7-Eleven store and take no water out. Just if you need to pay for it, just do a comedy routine. They get you for free. All right, Doc. All right, y'all. Thanks, everybody. We're going to try to get everybody back next week when we get good things. And thank everybody much. Thank you so much for everything. And we appreciate y'all. And y'all have a good week. Share the video. Share this video so they can say I performed in front of George Wallace. All right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Have a good week. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. And y'all stay on the line for 1 second. Everybody, we'll be back in just a moment. All my community stay online. God bless everybody.